Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Gonna wait a few minutes and let some people join in before I begin. Hello, cool gamer. How you doing? Hello, that tech kid. I've been seeing you talk in the chat. Sorry, I haven't been able to respond. Hello, Vincent. It's good to see you join the stream. It's so weird that the YouTube has that emoji thing that Facebook has had for a long time where it's just flying emojis. Here in a few minutes, I will start, recording and everything, getting ready for the actual video. So I actually have a different tripod this time. I've had this tripod, but the other one I've been using has a ring light built into it, which is probably not even a good idea to begin with. So now I got a different tripod, and I'm pretty sure it works way better anyways. So I'm going to start using it from now on. I can get much closer with the camera with it because it's like very small compared to the other one. Hello, was it Stefan? Is that how you say your name, or Steve? I'm going to assume it's Stefan. Hello, Germany. It's awesome. What time is it for you over in Germany? Steve, okay. So as you can see, I'm actually using a different laptop this time. I'm not using... It's 1:30 in the morning? Wow. Do you not have school tomorrow? Oh, you have vacation? What kind of vacation? It's not already summer vacation, or is it? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Gotcha. Awesome. I wish I could take a vacation. I haven't had a vacation in like 2 years. Alrighty, here in about 20 seconds, I will start my recording and get this going. So who in here knows which laptop this is? I need to clean my computers up, honestly. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and I think this is a Latitude. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure this is an Inspiron. People that haven't seen my channel know it pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and start recording for the channel real quick. Alright, there we go. I am recording. Get my camera looking right. There we go. Good enough. It'll be moved eventually. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and do the intro for my video and just explain what's going on and whatnot. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, Oliver Windows here. Today I am back with another video. And today what I'm going to... let me say that again. And today what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be installing Windows Longhorn build 3706. And as you can see, I'm actually on a different laptop than the one that I used previously. And that's because that laptop, even though it came with Windows XP Media Center, it came with Windows XP Media Center 2005. So it was like, it was too new for these builds. These builds came out back in, I think, 2003. So these builds are too old. I will probably be doing the post beta on that laptop. And if not, then I'll be doing, like, you know, older builds on this on that laptop anyways. It's just, it's too new that it doesn't support what this needs. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. Alright, I'm going to set this up for the recording. Yep, I was right, it's a Dell Inspiron. It's an old Inspiron. Alright, give me just a second. I'm trying to get situated here. Sorry to those if anyone that has epilepsy. Please ignore my background. I forgot, I didn't really clean it up very well. Yeah, I got this for free at McKay's, if anyone knows what that is. It's pretty much, it's a bookstore, but it has a lot more things like old computers and stuff, but not that old. But all right, let's go ahead and turn this laptop on. So I went ahead and installed the previous version. What was it, 3689? I can't remember which version it was, but basically I went ahead and installed the first version of Longhorn on here, so we don't have to worry about waiting. Unfortunately, it doesn't run very well, which sucks, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, I guess. I will be switching over to the other laptop whenever I get it done. I will be switching over to the other laptop as soon as I get support for it, I guess, you know, the proper drivers and everything. I could not get USB drivers working on this laptop. For whatever reason, they just would not work. And again, this is me trying to use SDI. So after I install this next build, I'm going to put SDI with USB drivers on a DVD and put it in here. Yeah, I know, the time bomb. As you can see in the top right, September 23rd, 2002. I've already set it up. I just got to change it to this next build. I didn't do much customization except I enabled the sidebar. What's ITR? Sorry, what does ITR mean? I feel like I should know that. Yeah, Windows OS. Oh. I always have to ask just in case people are trying to do an abbreviation of something. Alright, let's see. Is it responsive? Oh, look at that. Okay. So I think the reason why it was really slow when I installed it is because the hard drive I put in this thing, I actually found off of another Dell laptop that was old. It's old enough to run Longhorn, I'm pretty sure. It's just I couldn't run Longhorn on it because I don't have the power adapter for it. I had this laptop for a while. I found it at my papa's house. Actually, I think he found it in the trash, but I'm pretty sure it works. Well, I know you couldn't hear it on the stream, but there was the logon sound. Let me pull out this laptop that I'm talking about over here. So, I got this Dell laptop right here. It's really, really thick. Let me move this back for a second, just so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, sometimes it cuts it out, but yeah, as you can see, the hard drive is really slow because this old laptop is really old, really slow, I guess, just because of how long it's sat there without moving around or anything. But here's the back, all the I/O. This was a office laptop, clearly, and it came with Windows XP Professional, so that proves it even more. I'm trying to get it to focus on this adapter right here. There it goes. See, I don't have a power adapter for this. It's got, what is that, 5 USB ports. Flip it on the bottom here. As you can see, Windows XP Professional 1 to 2 CPUs. I don't know if this has 2 CPUs in it. Again, I haven't been able to really test it. Of course, there's the product key, but whatever. Wow, Doge was found. That's funny. You're welcome, Steve. I don't think the key will work, but... so, this right here, I've never seen this on a laptop. You can actually unscrew these 2 screws, and this is the fan. This is the fan to, like, cool a computer off. I think that this one down here is as well. So you can take it out and clean it and whatever. I've never seen that before. I thought that was the coolest thing when I found that out yesterday, because I took it apart. Of course, it's Dell, so it has to have its own custom little IDE hard drive adapter. But, alright. Let's get right back into what we were doing here. I don't know why it decided to lock. It locked the focus option for some reason, so I just have to tap it every time. Yeah, Chris, enter the free product key. Okay. So, let's go ahead and first off, I'll show you how slow this thing runs. It does not like Windows XP at all. Chris, I know this. I know I revealed the product key. It's just Windows XP. It's allowed. And even if it's not, I can censor it in the video. Look how much RAM is being used. I think it's RAM. I don't know. Look at how much this is being used. Oh, sorry. I forgot to turn the light off. There we go. I wonder if I could use that key on this laptop, because this laptop is Dell, after all. No, it's because I'm using Longhorn. Never mind, I can't use that right now. I don't think it would work the way that it's supposed to. Since Longhorn uses it's like, it only uses 1 key. Since it's a beta version. I don't know, I figured it would only work with 1 key. Does this look really blurry to you guys? Can you not see anything that's going on? Yeah, for some reason the app is being weird. Yeah, using a bunch of zeros. For sure. Let me stop the connection real quick. And then get back into it. No? Now I don't even have any options. Huh. Weird. I don't know, this app is pretty broken. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and set up the date and time for this build that I'm about to install here. But I don't remember this taskbar being transparent. I don't remember this sidebar being transparent on the other laptop that I used, so I'm pretty sure that it's working fine when it comes to the Direct3D. Alright, so I got my handy-dandy papers here. As you can see, we are on build 3706. Unfortunately, I don't have the build after 3706 on here, but I'll figure that out later. But it is October 29th, 2002. So we got October 29th, 2002. See, this build came out like before Windows XP SP3, I'm pretty sure. And then let's eject this disk and put in the new one. Neo, please don't spam. YouTube sort of just blocked it for me. Alright, let's see if the auto install pops up automatically. Finally a party. Yeah. Let's see. Check system compatibility. Does this actually work, or does it just bring up something? Steve, excuse me. Steve, I usually like to upgrade just because it transfers the drivers over. But if what? Okay, interesting. All right, get out of here. Oh shoot, I pushed exit like a dummy. Now I gotta sit here and wait for it to load. What was I saying? Usually upgrading just brings over the drivers. But this hard drive in this thing is really freaking slow, which really sucks, but it is what it is. I wanted to check what was on this hard drive, but the operating system wouldn't boot whenever I transferred it over to any laptop. But I do know it had Windows 7 on it, just because of the Start Windows Normally screen. No, gosh, excuse me. Yeah, for some reason upgrading Longhorn, it doesn't do that good compared to upgrading Whistler. It's pretty strange. Let me go ahead and look up the product key for this. Alright, we're going to go ahead and upgrade. It still looks like Windows XP, so they haven't done too much to this. Yeah, there's the product key. Alright. Okay, the product key is the same as the previous build, so we're good there. Sorry, I can't really see my keyboard, so I'm typing really slow. Alrighty, there we go. This must be when they first introduced the download updated system files thing. I don't even have my Wi-Fi card in this laptop right now anyway, so I can't really do that. Man, that's crazy how many improvements they've added over a month. Holy crap, it says 51 minutes. It must know how slow this thing is. Somebody time it for me. Let's see if it's actually 51 minutes. So while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and read off the new features and changes that has been added to this build. So the default wallpaper has changed to an Aurora image with the Longhorn logo, which is amazing. Wow, it's already restarting. The Plex theme has been slightly updated to be in a darker color. Okay. There is now a download manager in the control panel. However, it doesn't work, and opening it only results in Explorer hanging. The desktop compositing engine has been updated and now has animations for windows that are closed or minimized. It can also be enabled in the display properties. A video card driver with Direct3D is needed. The Explorer details are enhanced in the icons, in that the icons are now enlarged and animated by slowly rotating back and forth. You know, I've never seen any of these animations before. Eric, that is very true, but people would actually do that. And now. What was weird? The slow fade? Yeah, that's pretty normal for older laptops and, actually computers in general. I've never seen these animations it's talking about before because I never actually tried to install it on an old enough computer that actually supported it. Why is it not ending? This build updates the copyright date in WinVer from 2002 to 2003, despite this being, compiled in 2002. The start page launcher has been updated and is now more complete. The sidebar can still be enabled, but doing so will always attach the taskbar along with it. Alongside that, the sidebar also includes the following widgets by default: clock, slideshow, quick launch, and search bar. The UBI no longer includes the question mark indicating if the user requires help at the beginning of the UBI. However, the next page includes it, just without the animation. In search, preview pane is enabled by default. The letters Q and Z have been removed from dialer. Okay. Apparently there's new autoplay stuff. WinFS folders have been implemented in this build. I'm not actually sure what WinFS means. It's not actually necessarily the computer. It's not actually necessarily the computer that's slow, it's just the hard drive I put in it, because I didn't want to erase the new hard drive I bought for it, because it has the Whistler build on it. But I'm just showing you guys the joys of being one of these kinds of YouTubers that does this stuff. It takes a very long time to do on old hardware, especially. The My TV app is now a thing, which opens in an Avalon container in Internet Explorer, which is interesting. It doesn't... Oh, okay, so this build introduces the briefcase. And you have to run a command to open it. And the people sidebar is also in this. There's an Avalon-based display properties, whatever that means. 64-bit... Yeah, sorry. 64-bit edition? What? I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I have to switch drives. Wait, it said 64-bit edition, but this is a Pentium 3. I don't think it has 64-bit support, so I wonder why it calls itself that. Of course, there's some bugs. I guess we'll figure that out, but I don't really feel like reading it. Well, it's installing. I don't understand why it calls itself 64-bit edition if this laptop only supports 32-bit. Unless the Pentium 3 does support 64-bit, which is news to me. I don't understand why it does this screen here. Like, why it's not in full color mode. Yeah, you know the hard drive is bad when the light is just constantly on. It doesn't flicker at all. Okay, yeah, I didn't think the Pentium 3 supported it. That's pretty interesting. I never even thought about 64-bit version. I have the laptop I'm installing Longhorn, or I tried to install Longhorn on previously, had a Celeron, and it didn't even support 64-bit. I do have another laptop that I've really wanted to install Longhorn on, but one, the screen is broken, and two, the NVIDIA drivers that are on it don't allow the secondary monitor, aka the actual monitor plugged into the laptop to be the primary monitor. So it's just constantly the second monitor, and it's very annoying. And since the screen is broken, I can't really see what I'm doing on the laptop itself. It's another one of my grandmother's laptops. I was surprised to see that it had a freaking NVIDIA graphics card in it. I can't remember which one it was. I think it said NVIDIA 4 or something. I don't know. So I know it would be able to definitely support Longhorn stuff. But it literally has a card that's plugged into it that enhances the bass. Like, it has a tiny little subwoofer built onto it. It's really freaking cool. But the subwoofer is kind of molded and ripped in a spot, which sucks, but it's a Gateway laptop, and she loves Gateways. I'm surprised she got a Toshiba laptop back when I don't even know her Gateway still works. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Whoa, sorry about that. Let me fix that. There we go. Now I can freaking choose the options. Whoa, that's weird. You guys can see like little lines on it, but it's actually just a full green bar. It's not actually lined like that. Don't mind me as I mess with settings. Yeah, it is like an illusion. That's crazy. I think it's because you can actually see it. Like, you guys can see all these pixels. I don't know why it's all doing that. It hasn't ever done that before when I tried to record this laptop, but it's pretty interesting. It's like you're looking at a CRT when you're not. So, is anyone in this chat? Do any of you guys have? Sorry, let me say that again. Is anyone in chat in the Canary builds insider ring? And what are your thoughts on the latest update? Because I'm in the Canary builds, but I don't use it enough to know. Remember, guys, if you're watching this stream, make sure you press the live button to stay like completely up to date with me, because sometimes YouTube does this weird thing where if you swap tabs and then swap back, it'll like go super delayed. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Unless it only does it to me, but still, it's a good little thing to mention. I mention it to everyone that watches my stream, because sometimes people are like, "Oh my gosh, thank you! I didn't realize I was delayed that much." I do have my, let's see, what's it called? The latency set to ultra low, so. Cyber Tim, honestly, agreed. I know not very many programs can run on Longhorn, especially SDI. So who can guess what my next video is going to be on? My next stream slash video. Progress is almost freaking done. No, Cyber Tim, it's not going to be Longhorn. That it's going to be like after the next one, pretty much. You're thinking of the layout of the Longhorn build? So if no one's has figured it out, the way that I'm doing this is I'm doing basically the way that I have my setup set right now for my YouTube channel is I'm going to have it's basically Whistler video, random video, Longhorn video, random video, Whistler video, like that. That's how I'm doing it. This is going to be a video, yes, but I mean for the next stream that I do. Do I have a favorite beta build of Windows? That's a good question. Nobody's ever actually bothered to ask me that, so I never thought about it. Honestly, no. I don't think I do have a favorite. I mean, I've seen so many. Probably one of the M3 builds of Whistler. I mean, sorry, not Whistler, of Longhorn. Because, like, you know, that's when they were the most beautiful, was on the M builds. Unfortunately, it still has the Windows XP boot up. It's not Longhorn yet. I hate how long it took them. It's crazy how long it takes them to like figure out what they want their boot screen to be. Well, so far the install has been 10 minutes, I think. It says 39 now, so that's actually accurate, surprisingly. Oh yeah, Neptune. I don't understand. Why would Microsoft put the build number so high? I don't understand why they did that. It always says 39 minutes on this setup screen. Like, no matter what, it's always 39 minutes when it's on this part. An error has been encountered that prevents setup from continuing. This is not the first time I've seen this error, actually. System file time out of sync. What, is the BIOS incorrect again, even though you guys watched me change it? That doesn't make sense. Don't worry, that error just means the BIOS time is incorrect. Let's check the BIOS and see if it's actually incorrect. Let's see, October 29th, 2002, let's see. 2002, wait, what? I thought that's what that means. I mean, I'm on build 3706. Let's just let it go through the setup again. I mean, I guess I could try doing it one day earlier. Let's see. Wait, maybe... No, I should do one day later, because one day earlier wouldn't work. Whoa. October does have 30 days, right? I don't know if it could be wrong. Let me check on BetaWiki. Now, BetaWiki says October 29th, 2002. Wow, that's crazy. It expires in 2003. On the same exact date. Hello, Rainy Nights. Rainy Nights, you're the smart one here. We had an error show up whenever we tried to install this build. But I thought it was the same error code that it would show if the date is wrong. But the date isn't wrong, so let's see if it'll do it again. $37.18? Wait a minute, what? I shouldn't be on $37.18. That explains why, whoops. That explains a lot. Well, looks like I'm burning 3706 onto a CD. I guess I chose the wrong ISO on accident. That or I just chose the wrong CD. Alright, give me just a second. Sorry about this. Yeah, I told you why there's another error. It's because I accidentally put the 3718 ISO instead of the 3706 ISO. This is a perfectly correct error. Okay, so to those who haven't figured it out, this error means that my BIOS date is in fact incorrect, but that's because I chose the wrong build. This is actually build 3718. This is not build 3706. So I had to take this disk out, and I'm currently burning 3706 on a DVD or on a CD right now. So it's going to take it a few minutes to burn. So do any of you guys have any questions for me? I'm going to install it fresh now since I've screwed it up already. I have to install fresh anyways. Eric, this isn't going. I don't think this will fail. It's just because I screwed up. Yeah, I got the wrong build. Yes, Steve. Make sure to actually completely cancel the timer because I have to completely restart and format the hard drive and all that stuff. So, yeah, I grabbed 3718 instead of 3706. That was my fault. I don't even know how I did it, but apparently I did do it. So I'm currently burning 3706 now, hopefully. The ISO is named 3706. We don't know if it's actually 3706. See right here. Let's see, where's it at? Verify that your computer is using the correct date and time. My daily driver operating system is Windows 11 in the dev ring for my main computer. My laptop is in the Canary ring. But I don't use my laptop as much. Actually, I don't use either one right now. that much just because I don't have the time. Let's go ahead and eject this other disk. Oh, it's already ejected. Oh, what have I done? Alright, it's halfway burned. Honestly, I love Windows 11. It's kind of bugged on my main computer, but it's not, I am stuttering a lot today. It's kind of bugged on my main desktop, but it's not bugged on my laptop. On my desktop, there's a very small few programs that take forever to open. Like, you'll open it, and it doesn't open, and then eventually you'll open another program, and then that program opens. But when it comes to the EA launcher, when you launch it, it'll like do the whole sign-in thing, and it'll just close. So I have to open it again, and then it just sits there on a gray screen for like 10 minutes before I can actually play The Sims. Oh, nice, Ethan. I mean, I could be doing that right now on this desktop next to me. Well, I don't know if it's a desktop, it's an all-in-one. Let's go ahead and get this ready, because the disk is about done. Hey, Dio, this is English only. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you said. Alright, the disk has ejected. Whoops, I was sitting there I was literally spamming F12, but it didn't work. Let's go ahead and hopefully control it. No, it does not. Let's reboot the computer here. Yeah, Eric, these are beta builds, so they're time-bombed for a reason. Just because, to me, I don't exactly know why, but my theory is, since they do so many things with the internet and stuff... Wait, what? F10. You can't connect to the internet unless your date is correct. Your date and time. So now you can't connect to the internet now the date and time is wrong. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. Hello, Mr. Flexen. CyberTim, I think I've seen this screen before, but it's very rare to see. Who knows how long it'll take to load, though, that's for sure. Steve, I don't have to, because now that I have the right build, the date is still in the right build. Ethan, I used to do this in my free time when I was younger by myself. I didn't really have anyone interested in this stuff. I wish I recorded me doing it, but I was like young and going through puberty, so I don't know if anyone would even watch it. Eric, I really appreciate that. I'm glad you think it's interesting. Sometimes I feel like people are losing interest just because I keep uploading the same type of video. Installing this on actual hardware, my views have plummeted a lot. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it too. Well, okay, let's press enter. Set up Windows now, press enter. F8. Yeah, there's previous versions. Let's see, install, C, format with quickly, F. Oh, there we go. All right, now let's formatting quickly. What do you mean you would get anything for an error? Creating list of files to be copied. I wonder when this setup screen changes from Windows XP Professional setup to Windows Longhorn setup. Gotcha, Ethan, I gotcha. What do you mean you able to use the keys? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Don't you just love having a touchscreen laptop? It's great. It's really nice. Especially when streaming like this. Yeah, this laptop that I have is the original Samsung Galaxy Book Pro 360. So the 360 makes a touchscreen because it can flip all the way around and just go flat mode, flat paper mode. Like B? What does that mean? I wish it actually said what build I'm installing in the setup. Oh, I get it, Ethan. I get it. Hello, Journoid. Welcome to the chat. Everybody welcome my moderator, Journoid. Of course, he's UAC on Discord, but, you know... I guess technically he's a UAC on YouTube as well, because he has more control than normal mods do. I'm just waiting for Journoid's mom to give me or let me buy that Windows 98 box they have. It was 98, right? I think it was 98. Still, either way, the fact that you have that box is freaking cool, and I want it really bad. Eventually, I'm going to be getting a shelf to put beside my desk so I can have it in the background of my YouTube videos, so I can have, like, you know, when the Windows XP box that I have, even though it looks damaged, and eventually I'll get a 98 box, a 95 boxes, and all these other box, and Windows 11 box. I actually have one of those. I think I might have a Windows 10 one. I don't recall. I need to get a Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows 2000, Windows NT. Basically, I still need a lot of boxes. Yeah. He's the higher tier mod. The highest tier that you can give to someone before their owner, I think. While we wait, why? I'm just kidding. I don't really do that anymore. I feel like eventually I'm going to just pre-record something and just throw it into a video, like most YouTubers do. I can't believe it's already transferred over to the drivers.cab. Yeah, in-stream ad break. Eric, that happens all the time. To me, it says 6. So earlier it went up to 9. It's just that's how it is. It's pretty normal. It fluctuates a lot, and I try not to look at it because it's really demotivating seeing it drop. I know I'm not an interesting person. I'm sorry. Saving configuration. Press enter to restart your computer. Yes, ma'am, sir. Yes, person. Yeah. I mean, Eric, I've never seen you around here before. When was the first live stream you joined? Was it the ReactOS one? I'm not booting into the CD. Oh, okay, so that was literally, wow. You only saw my ReactOS stream. Dang. Well, there's a big boy mouse. "39 minutes. Let's see how long it actually takes. I wish it would go much faster than 39 minutes. Oh, Eric, don't worry about that. It'll be public again. I set it to members only until the video itself is released to the public. And then I change it back to the public. Yeah. That's pretty much how I've been running it. Try the easiest Windows yet. And then it continues to explain Windows XP. I'm waiting for the setup window to show up to set up, you know, my name, organization, and then after that it'll be network. Is Windows XP that simple? I mean, I guess. I wonder if I put Windows NT4, if I get a hard drive, another hard drive, which I have a 10 gig hard drive I'll probably use for this. I'll get Windows NT4 put on it, somehow manage to get the drivers on it, and then try doing an upgrade series for Windows NT5. hopefully hear the sounds for that. I tried installing Windows NT 4 on this previously, and it says this thing supports Windows NT, but it just did not work. I couldn't get the drivers installed. There wasn't really, I don't know what was going on. I can't really remember. I couldn't really get many drivers installed. It just wouldn't work. But I want to hear those cool Windows NT 5 sounds again. But I don't know if I could hear those sounds if I upgrade or if I have to fresh install it or not. I'm not sure. Eric, I do use SDI if I can get the USB drivers installed properly. Usually on Longhorn, SDI doesn't work very well. It doesn't get the drivers installed like it's supposed to. It's kind of strange. Oh, do you really, Ethan? Speaking of which, thank you for reminding me. I do need to mute my phone. I completely forgot to do that. And I am using the superior Android. I don't even know if there is an OBS app on iPhone. The phone I have is the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Very limited edition. It's the red color with 1 terabyte of storage. Well, I plan on eventually going on the Zedge app, which is like the #1 app to go to for ringtones and notification sounds, and uploading every Windows sound that I can. I started to do that, but I didn't really do it that much. But that was also on my other account. I have some Android phones. I don't have that many. I've had Android phones quite a bit, but oh, it's now installing the display drivers. It's going to flicker quite a few times here. It did this on the last build too. Gotcha. I have a Galaxy Note 9 as well, but the screen on it is broken, like completely. And I just, literally, the screen on it broke pretty much like a month before I got my new phone delivered. Probably a few weeks. Because I literally just ordered a phone, and then the screen broke on it, and it was unusable. But I did do a trick to where I streamed my phone screen over to my computer. I think that was the Note 9. Pretty sure that was the Note 9 that I did that on. Hello, the Android, the video editor. We were just talking about Android. No, I have not owned a OnePlus. I'm literally a part of the Samsung ecosystem. I feel like it'll take longer than what it says it'll install just because of how slow this hard drive is. Because the CD drive isn't even spinning anymore, it's just the hard drive. How many times is it going to try and install the display? Oh, wow. Well, there you go. Alrighty. My name is Gabe. My organization is AOW. Sorry, my W key's a little stuck. There we go. And time for the freaking product key again. maybe. L. All over Windows L? No, I'm not doing that. Let me, AOW Longhorn. There we go. I don't care for product keys. Android is just iPhone, but cheap and better. I don't know. Is it considered? Is it just iPhone? Numlock. All this is correct. I think it's 835. Yeah. Now it's installing the network. iPhone is always crap. Well, I know someone that has an iPhone, and I've used the iPhone quite a bit, and it's I just don't like it. What I used to do, whenever I was in electronics, I would just like pull up my YouTube channel or my friend's YouTube channel and then just walk away. Well, it didn't pull up the network, so that's pretty interesting. It's free advertisement. Did any of you guys hear about the? There was someone that put Bitcoin miner on the computer, and also live streamed what was on the computer as well. And they had their webcam on and everything, and they were just watching everywhere around Walmart. Have any of you guys seen that video? I can't remember where I saw it. Pretty sure it was on a YouTube short. I can't remember how long they said. They had a timer of it. It was like running for a few days, I'm pretty sure. Which one could probably definitely consumed the laptop, and two, they probably made like, I don't know, 0.000057 Bitcoin. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah, Nyan Cat. So, I finally got my good tripod out. And I'm not using a ring light, I'm just using my phone's flashlight for light. But now, if I wanted to, I could just raise it up really freaking high. Look at that. Now you're way up here, you can't see anything. Ignore the background. So now I don't have to freaking worry about not being able to lift it up. Yeah, dark room tour. The little cabinet you saw, well, what was leaning against it was my laptop bag, and then inside was a bunch of computer stuff. The top shelf has all my Windows operating system disks, like physical, actual Microsoft disks, including Office and all that stuff. The middle one has random programs, I think, in it, and the bottom one has a Wii, the Wii's hardware, and a few other little hardware pieces like two Wi-Fi adapters and some other things that are in it. Doge, all you have to do is call Microsoft to get your Windows XP license activated. What am I recording on? What do you mean? Like my main computer? I'm streaming my phone's camera over to my computer. That's how I'm streaming. Yeah, you call the Microsoft robot and then it sends you a link to follow to do it. But I don't recommend opening that link in your phone. I recommend opening it on a browser. The key that I showed typing, when I typed it, that was Longhorn, but the one that I showed earlier on the laptop, that I think is a legit key. I don't know if it actually works or not, because I've never used it. I don't ever look at the keys that are on that, because anytime I try to use them a long time ago, it always says that it just wasn't right. But it's a Dell OEM product key, so if you want to use it, I guess go ahead. It won't get overused since it's Windows XP. Doge, no, it will send you the link now. I don't know the last time you tried to activate it, but I've done it quite a lot, and every time it's like, we will now text you the link to our activation prompt or whatever, and it asks you what version of Windows. Basically, you say newer than Windows 10 or older than Windows 10, and it's the older one that I always chose, and it always works. This March? Like last month? That's weird. Huh. The number that Windows XP gives you, sometimes it doesn't work. It depends on the number that you use, because they have a number that is tolled and a number that's toll-free, which I haven't ever figured out the difference between the two, but I'm pretty sure they answer two different ones. They answer differently. Well, I know tolled costs money, but I've never had to pay for a tolled phone number. I don't get it. I just, I use VMware. I definitely prefer VMware. Of course, not lately. You can't even install Windows XP on it. It's like, it'll lag like freaking crazy. I don't understand why. I don't know how to bypass activation, so I just call, but with the number. It says it's completing the installation, and it still says there's 23 minutes left. I'm glad this thing has a volume slider on the left of it, because the song that it plays is copyrighted. They switched it from the the Ubi that everyone knows and loves the song, and they switched it to some copyrighted song that it sucks. The song doesn't suck, it's just copyrighted. That sucks. Well, I'm in the US, and I called the line and it didn't charge me either. There was a phone number that didn't even work whenever I tried to call it. Eric, no, there's definitely other operating systems that require activation. Yeah, title.wma, they changed it. Enderman is in Russia? I didn't know that. I don't watch Enderman. I don't really watch I don't actually watch anyone. I don't have much time, and I should find one of his videos. The only video I've seen of his was his April Fool's video, and at first I was like, wait, he doesn't even talk in it? But then I realized it's an April Fool's video. Yeah, Doge. That's pure laziness right there. Actually, I don't know, is that considered lazy? Putting it in images instead of audio or something? I don't know. I like bike riding, it's so exciting. How long has it said? 23 minutes. I'm pretty... I swear it's been on that for like the past 5 minutes. That's why I never look at the timer on it. Yeah, Eric. Come on, installation, you can do it. Be careful with that. It might block your message for spam. I'm not saying... I'm not telling you to stop. I'm just saying be careful. It might block the message. Oh, wow. Now it's installing start menu items, so now there's 22 minutes left. Come on! You can do it! Install! Do it. You won't. No balls. Did that work? Did that motivate it? It did. It just dropped 3 minutes. Nope. 4 minutes. That's funny. Motivate it more. Come on, installation, you can do it. Install. Spin faster, CD. Read faster, hard drive. Copy faster. Do everything. Do it. You won't. Boy. Let's go. The bar is moving, but the timer didn't. David, this specific build I got from archive.org. The previous build I've had for a very long time. I think I got it from WinWorld PC. So, any build that I use, I either got from archive.org or WinWorld PC. For some reason, they don't have all the builds on WinWorld. I'm not sure why. The later builds that are pretty much Windows Vista, I can understand, because they're always scared of getting copyrighted, but not this build. This build, I don't know why they did it. How long is it going to stay at 19 minutes now? I can't remember what item is next on the list after installing start menu items. Yeah, let's make more motivation. I don't know. I don't know if I should. Come on, installation. You can do it. You can do it, installation. I don't know why I'm petting the computer, but you can do it. Come on, hard drive. Read, write faster. The CD slowed down, so it's doing some stuff. It kind of stopped at this spot. I think I made it upset because I started treating it like a baby. Dissect the PC. I have dissected this PC. Not fully, but I have dissected it a little bit. You're gonna think I'm crazy. Oh, I don't know how. Hey Doge, do you not realize how old this laptop is? How many... There's so many people that are like, oh, just get an SSD. Dude, I can't. I can't just, like, put an SSD in an IDE drive. I can't find like a proper adapter for it. Like, I'm sure if I don't know if getting a SATA to IDE would work. Because with this laptop, it has a special adapter, so it would be SATA to IDE to Dell's special adapter. A lot of people mention SSDs, like, oh, just get an SSD. They're fast. Yeah, no heck. Of course they're fast. I know. I have like 4 of them in my main computer. One of them is an M.2, and the other 3 are SATA. $20 is kind of ancient for a computer. Kind of. It's actually more than 20 years. Because it was built before I was born, and I'm 22. David, of course this is for fun, and it's for a YouTube video. Doge, well, I guess you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, but if you take it a listen, as you can see here, this is the new hard drive. Let's see, 160 gigabyte hard drive, actually. This I took out because this is what I'm using to install Windows Whistler on. So Windows Whistler is on this hard drive, and this is the brand new hard drive, so it's much, much, much faster. The hard drive I have now is out of that really thick Dell laptop that I showed earlier, and I don't feel like pulling back out. And I've never used this hard drive before, but it's bigger. It's 40 gigabytes. The other hard drive that I have that originally came in this is only a 10 gigabyte hard drive. So, yeah, it's a Samsung one. So this 40 gig one, it works. It's just slow. I don't know if the 10 gigabyte, I know the 10 gigabyte is slower, but I don't know if this one I have in it is any faster. But unfortunately, since Windows XP is too old, you can't like create a separate partition from a partition that's already there, from a volume that's already there, basically, and it won't create a Windows.old folder either, just because of how old it is. They didn't introduce that yet. Now it's registering the components with, I guess, regedit. David, I've never actually used Windows 2000 back when it was out. I used Windows XP for a while. And then I think I used Windows XP for a long time. Whenever I was little, I would always play Pogo, Club Pogo, Pogo.com. Back when they still had their Java and Flash games. But now their games are garbage. Because they are rebuilding them and they only have, like, I don't know, 15 games out of the, like, 50 they used to have. And they got rid of all of my favorite games on there, like Squelchies, Shuffle Bump, you got Dice Derby, of course Monopoly. I miss all of those games from Pogo. And Pogo was out in 1990s. Probably like 1999, I think. But it was originally a gambling website, I think. You could win money off of it. Not anymore. If you want to know what Pogo was like, I mean, you can't play any of the games, but if you go to the Internet Archive and go back to the past, the Wayback Machine, and go to Pogo.com and look at how like, you know, old it looks, but I don't know, I had a lot of fun playing those games. I have the files for quite a few of the games, but including Squelchies, but I can't get them to run because I don't have the source code for it, and it's a Java game. Why did you have to say it's going faster, Eric? You just slowed it down. David, what do you mean sounds right time fame? I can hear the hard drive clicking a little bit. I'm juggling knives. Ow! 3 fingers that cost me. You ruined the mood. No, I ruined the mood because I started talking about Pogo. Oh, finally, it's saving settings and finalizing installation. Finally, it's finalizing. So has nobody ever actually heard of Pogo? About 14 or so. The way he said it. Chris, what does that mean? 9 min to the install? Reunion, it's fine. I get a lot of young people watching my videos. It's, you know, it's whatever. I just ignore it, I guess. Including someone under 12, which is kind of uncomfortable because they're not even allowed on Discord, but 9 mins. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, David, okay, I get it, yeah. They had a lot of games on that website. A lot of, you know... Okay, Pogo is owned by Electronic Arts, EA. So, all the games on there were only Pogo, or like Pogo games. You couldn't find them anywhere else. Ethan, you're about my age? Doge, someone said how old they were. I was non-stop ranting about Club Pogo. Other people were saying the time. I don't know. That's good. That's nice, Ethan. I'm glad to see people my age too on here. Sometimes I wonder how old Michael MJD is. I feel like he said his age before, but I just don't remember it. There ain't no way he's older than or there ain't no way he's younger than 20. There's no way. I'm pretty sure he's in his 30s. So yeah, you're right, at least 20. Because he was making videos back whenever I was a teenager. I don't know, he could be like 27, 26. Anyways. I need to put peroxide in my ear, dang it. Oh, nice, Ethan. At least the audio isn't broken in VirtualBox like it is in VMware. If you try to install Windows XP on VMware, not only is everything stuttery, but the audio is stuttery. And no matter what you do to fix it, it doesn't work. You can't download that audio fix program. You can't, like, customize anything. You have to use VMware's, like, old hardware. Like version 15 probably, or older, I don't even know. Reunion, yeah, I feel like I've seen your name around before. David, are you asking me to post the link to the ISO? Because I can just, like, post the link to all the ISOs in the archive. The archive doesn't have all of the builds, so you have to go to BetaWiki and look at what builds are missing and just, you know, kind of do some research on how to get them. I'm pretty sure I have every single build because of the combination of WinWorldPC.com and the archive. Well, VMware didn't used to be like that with Windows XP. That was more of like a recent change. And I think it has something to do with the whole Hyper-V thing with Windows 11. Like the whole integrity stuff. I don't know. That's like a new setting they've added. But if you think about it, VMware isn't meant to be used for the way that we use VMware. It's meant to be used for business-related stuff. I used to use VirtualBox. I used VirtualBox like way before I used VMware, but then I switched to VMware. But now I guess I'm going to be forced to switch back. But the reason why I switched to VMware is because back then you couldn't change the BIOS date of VirtualBox like you could in VMware. So you couldn't install beta builds in VirtualBox back then. This PC is a Windows 98 PC with a Pentium 3. I don't exactly know the exact date of this laptop. Doge, I don't know. I haven't used VirtualBox in a long time. I'm sure you just press a function key. I'm pretty sure there is a way, and if there's not, you might be able to change the VirtualBox image. Just Google it. I could have swore you could change it in VirtualBox now. I thought they brought that feature out recently, in like version 5 or 6 or something. That's kind of surprising, honestly. You'd think they'd bring that out by now. I've been live streaming for an hour and a half. Eric, I'm bored. I'm sleepy. I just want to go to sleep. This is taking way too long. See, I need interesting stuff to do while I sit here and let this go. Because, I mean, what the heck? You see it change from 4 minutes to 5 minutes? Yeah, it's 9:02 p.m., but I'm still tired. I feel like the stream will last a little longer than 2 hours, which sucks. I want it to get done, like, right now. Because I still gotta explore the operating system a bit. But if you think about it, you guys are having to suffer through this just like us tech YouTubers have to suffer through. Michael MJD has to suffer through it. Enderman has to suffer through it. Of course, Michael MJD, he said he actually gets up and walks away, but he also does this full time. I mean, for his job. He doesn't have a job. He does YouTube videos. But I have a job, so I can't just do this at any time I want. I mean, I guess I could run the setup and then leave and then come back and do some more. But I feel like it's just more fun to interact with everyone, you know, live stream doing this so you guys can suffer with it with me. Is anybody even listening to what I'm saying? You got a random XP product key? I don't think so. Yeah. Hello, Ethan. Welcome back. Clamming. You can hear it in my voice. Uh-oh, did my stream freeze? Hello? The heck's happening? Yeah, my stream froze too. I'm looking at my OBS, nothing happened. It's just the stream is tired. It's like, bro, stop. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, Steve, yeah, all good. I don't know what happened. It literally froze on my end too. And I was looking and OBS said everything was in the green. I don't know what was going on. Maybe YouTube thought that maybe YouTube thought I was streaming nothing. Hello, Miles. You join an hour and a half later when the installation's about done. The troll face is here. I am really tired at the moment. How about you? Welcome to the stream. Congratulations, you won. Has anybody ever seen that advertisement? Because that was a huge thing back when I was little in the Windows XP days. You just see a random a pop-up ad pop up, and it's just like a smiley face saying you won, and it's flashing yellow and white, and you just hear a random man go, "Congratulations, you've won." And it was like, "Oh, congrats, you won $1 million," I think it showed on the ad. That was like back in 2005. Yeah, it's 9:06. I saw it a lot when I was on Pogo. I'd see it flashing, and then you click on it, and it just does that. Of course, I guess I was smart enough not to do anything afterwards, but that was fun times, man. That's nostalgic right there. Ethan says he remembers it. You don't see ads like that anymore. Honestly, I hate the new internet. The old internet was fun. Like, you know, the old net.com, I think it's called. It claims 2 minutes, but I think it's longer than that. Congratulations, you win. Okay. I am now laying on my stomach on this dirty, dirty carpet. Brody. Eric, you claim the new internet has so much to do, and yet I don't have that much to do on it. I don't get on TikTok or anything. The old internet, there was just something about it that was like way more fun. And I'm 22. I don't usually complain about, I don't like complaining about like new stuff, but I don't know. It's just, I think it's a nostalgia thing. Hey, look at that, something's happening. Well, YouTube was on the old internet too. Oh yeah, that's fair, Ethan. Well, Journoid, what do you mean ads? Wait, what? Ads were everywhere before corporations happened too. My next video, if you mean my actual video, is going to be the ReactOS video. But my next stream, I want you guys to guess what it's going to be. I don't think anyone will guess, but I already know what I'm going to do. But it's finally freaking restarting. You know, I never actually used YouTube back whenever they had, like, YouTubers could actually just customize their backgrounds. It's definitely not finished. It's still got another menu to go through. It's gonna mention the display change it's going to do. Longhorn XP Professional build 3706. So yeah, I just copied the wrong ISO last time. I am not trying Windows 8. See, I was right. Changing the display, then it's going to get bigger, and okay. That's just normal Windows XP setup stuff. Because this is a Pentium 3 and I don't think Windows 8 would work. Also, I don't... Yeah, they do have a 32-bit of Windows 8, but still. This thing only has, like, 700 megabytes of RAM. So it definitely wouldn't work. Maybe Tiny 8 would, but I don't know. Well, the video I don't think is going to be as long. I'm going to cut a bunch out, a bunch of it out. $64 megabytes of RAM? No. No. There is... Hey, wait. I'm pretty sure it's more than 64 megs, because if you watch my upgrade video, I put 512 megabyte stick in it. Well, the screen's just black. I need to make a video on my Windows 95 computer I have over there. I bought it for like $100-something a while ago. And I used it a little bit. I put DOS 7.1, the Chinese mod, on it. Oh god, the copyrighted music. Hang on a second. Let me turn that down. Okay, I have it turned down. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is going to take a long time to load because it did last time when I installed the last build. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. That's what the song would sound like, because they got rid of the original title.wma. Alright, I am screw off about the activation. I don't have internet. I have internet, I just don't have the internet adapter. My name is Gabe. Next. Thank you. Alright, let me turn this back up and press finish at the same time. Never mind, don't do that because I forgot it's going to take forever to load. Stop. Thank you. It stopped. Let's see it. Let's see build 3706 and hear the Windows XP startup sound, of course. Chris, I think the XP Tour is just the same as the default Windows XP Tour. Blue screen. No, don't do the blue screen to death. It's just a blue screen background. Well, there you go. Windows codename Longhorn. Are we going to hear anything, though? And there it is. The Windows XP start sound. What do you mean laggy? I didn't hear any lag. Or do you mean it's just taking forever to load? Make sure you push the live button so you don't have any, delay when I'm responding. And to think, this stream would be over with if I didn't choose the wrong build. Oh, there's the start menu. It says that Plex was slightly darker blue. I guess it is a slightly darker blue color. There's the tour pop-up that's about to pop up. I heard it. I heard the noise. You can just barely make out the little square. What the heck is my icon? It's two horses. Wait a minute. Hang on, let's check this out, see if it's any different. I don't think it is. I don't think it's different. I do like the song it makes, though.
Welcome
to Windows XP from Microsoft.
version of Windows that brings your PC to life. Experience the best.
Experience Windows XP. Can any of you guys hear this?
For business. Windows XP Professional shines as a business operating system. Get more work done faster, easier, anytime, anywhere.
Look how laggy.
Safe and easy personal computing. Thanks to Windows XP, personal computing just got
Okay.
a whole lot easier and more.
We don't have to go through that. I'm not going through that. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, it is a slightly darker color. Nice. This should be default Windows XP. Yeah. Whoa, look at that background. Wait a minute. Okay. Hang on. Alright. I'm going to just do like I'm recording a video real quick, so... Alright, we are officially in Windows Longhorn XP Professional build 3706. I just read down here what it says at the bottom. I don't know why I read it that way, but... So, as you can see, the start menu and the right-click menu is actually different colors. Like, it's the same blue color, but it's like darker, I guess. So I guess what we should do is first go into the properties. The graphics driver is actually installed. It just doesn't look like it right now, just because it's in the wrong little aspect ratio. I'm going to ignore everything here and turn this up a little bit just so I can see it a little bit better. See, the graphics driver is installed. So it says this is the exact graphics card that's built into this thing. And watch what happens when I turn it up more. When I turn this up, let's do the highest possible. Press yes. You see how it's cut off weird? I can do this. I can move the screen around, which is very, very strange and unseen anywhere else. It's pretty weird, but... yeah, it's very weird. Alright, so, since we got display properties open, let's go ahead and check the themes here. Okay, so yeah, this should be the default Windows XP theme. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? The background changed. Hang on. But yeah, it is default Windows XP. Okay, cool. Let's do this. I don't know why it didn't apply first. Please wait while we apply your background image. There we go. Nice. Longhorn M3 build. This is the first M3 build I've ever seen look like this. because I never actually had this build until recently. Alright, so next, let's see, anything special on the desktop tab, maybe? It's named Bliss. Let's go through all the background images and see if anything is special. Is a sense... Oh, that's interesting. Autumn. I've seen that one before. Azul. Why is... What? Okay. That's a Spanish word. And this stuff is bitmaps. Crystal. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Feather texture. Follow. That's funny. It's fish. Friend. Oh, look at that dog. Home. Okay. Moonflower. Weird. Peace. Also weird. Power. Still weird. What's with these weird ones? Purple flower. You got radiance. A moon. What are these names? The Red Moon Desert. Ha. That is the exact picture used in like the last build before Windows XP went into RTM. Ripple. Oh, that's pretty as well. These kind of look like OEM backgrounds. Like, maybe, I don't know, Samsung or Dell, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of hard to decipher which one's which. Vortex Space. Wind. Okay. Windows XP. Yeah, that's pretty normal. That's like Windows Server 2003. Alright, let's go back up to the top. And choose the Bliss one. Okay, why am I wasting my time like that? Come on now. Don't you just love slow hard drives? Come on. These pictures definitely didn't save in the cache all the way. This is my first time seeing this specific build of Longhorn. I haven't seen this build, and I haven't seen the next build, but I have seen the build after that, the 18. Alright, come on now. Oh my gosh. I need to get another new IDE hard drive, but I can't afford it because... Yeah, this is definitely as slow as a snail. Right here is how I'm going to prove that the display drivers are in fact installed. Man, this is going slower than the last build I had installed. Well, okay. I wonder what's going on in the background. Why is it going as slow as it is? I wish I could install this on this other laptop I've been trying to install it on, but it's just too new for it. It can't support the cool little 3D stuff that happens. I just realized that the display properties aren't even in the taskbar. Well, there you go. There's your proof. Oh, there you go. When the mouse lags like that, that just proves that the hard drive is broken. Going too slow. Ah. Does anyone want to give me another new hard drive? Or send me the money for it? Look at that CPU usage compared to the PF usage. Alright, and we looked through all this. Okay, good. Get this out of this freaking menu. Let's go down here and go to Properties. I hate when Task Manager is always on top. Enable the sidebar and apply. Here comes some lag. You ready? Yeah, it's hard to tell if Toshiba is actually a good brand or not. I mean, they actually recently got a name change. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's not Toshiba anymore. Well, there's the sidebar. Where did the taskbar go? Hello, David Sammons. Look at that. Okay, I just realized this is the taskbar now. There's the start menu. Or the start button. Weird. Okay. Alright. Now, where are these animations I've heard so much about at? As you can see, the sidebar is transparent. There's the background. Or, the thing. That's all the same. This is weird seeing the taskbar over here instead. I don't know what Microsoft was thinking. I've always hated sidebars, especially with Windows Longhorn. Look at that. It's searching for everything. Alright, let me read and see what was new in this build so I can get off of this stream. The Explorer details are enhanced. What is it talking about? The icons have animations or something. Yeah, that's true. They are pretty interesting. Can anyone tell me what icons that are animated? Oh, that's what it means. That is kind of silly. That is very silly. Bro, do they not realize how bad of a quality these freaking icons are? What? I figured about the media center. That's pretty much it I can show. Like, that's pretty much all I can show. Everything else is pretty much the same as the last build. Oh. The animation quit. That is weird. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of glad they got rid of this huge freaking screen up here. This is kind of stupid and obnoxious. I'm selecting this, but nothing's happening. What the heck? That is a weird... That's a weird file. Why does it look like that? Is it showing what's inside? Nothing in there. I think it's showing the icons that are inside the folder. That's why it's taking so long to load. I'm not sure what WinFS is. I think I read that. It's not animated on this one, though. Whatever. Interesting. Well, okay, I was about to end the stream. That explains a lot. Explorer crashed. That's what it's trying to tell me. Now I gotta wait for Explorer to load before I end the video. Insert beep here, I guess. Progman has been removed? Or Progman? Is it not gonna freaking open? I mean, the CPU is spiked right now. Oh, right, I forgot the keyboard's broken. The stream will be members only until after this video goes live. Well, the recycle bin icon is there. Alright. Let's see. Can I shut down a Windows with a task manager? Yes. Okay. I'm going to do the outro and then I'm just going to end the stream after that. Oh, well, there's the taskbar. Oh, really, Rainy Nights? That's what's taking up so much memory? I mean, there's not much memory in this laptop to begin with. Alright, I'm going to do the outro and then end the stream. I'm getting tired. But So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. A lot has happened. I've been recording and streaming for 2 hours now. This is taking absolutely forever just because of how slow the hard drive is. I plan on ordering a new hard drive for this. I mean, I have a new hard drive, but it has Windows Whistler on it, and I can't really, put a new partition on it just because of how old the operating system is. So, unfortunately, I can't do that. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to go down in the description and check any of the links I have down there. And that's it. So, in that case, I thought I would see you guys later. There we go. I will see you guys later. Goodbye, guys. David Sammons, I can't. This is an IDE. This is an old laptop. I can't just get an SSD for it. So many people keep telling me that. There we go. Now I can freaking talk. I usually mute the video afterwards. Hey, David, if you don't mind, go into my Discord server and send me a link to an IDE SSD because I can't find one anywhere. I've looked it up, can't find them. So if you know of any, please do let me know. Thank you. All right. Do any of you guys have any questions before I get off stream? Eric, I've answered your question 3 times now. Alright, David, I appreciate it. Alright. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Eric, like I said, after this video goes live, after I edit the video and publish it, then the live stream will be public again. Just like the ReactOS stream, whenever I edit it, render it, and upload it, the stream will go live again, so you'll be able to watch it. Or actually, you know what? You could just be a member and just rewatch it as soon as. Alright, Ethan. Have fun installing Windows 8. It's a lot faster than this is. But thank you guys so much for watching. I guess I will see you guys next stream. Thank you for sticking around, waiting a long time. Took way too long. Goodbye.